In my own experience, three pillars, community, family, and faith, have influenced my approach to politics. I learned about civility, a lot about civility, from my community. I learned even more from my family. But in addition to community and family, my faith has loomed large in my civic engagement. Some of my favorite chapters in the Book of Mormon chronicle the exchange of letters between a mighty military man named Captain Moroni and Pahoran, the governor of the land. And now in your epistle you have censured me, but it mattereth not, I am not angry, but do rejoice in the greatness of your heart. How different would Washington be if we were to respond in similar fashion? But over my 18 years in Congress, I witnessed a steady decline in civility. We have to ask ourselves, where does this escalation lead? What kind of example is set for our kids? As elected officials, how will we govern at all if we treat each other this way? But as I see it, the only real alternative to having to get along with each other is to be alone, completely alone. But it is said that no man is an island. That I can confirm. When I find it difficult to be civil or decent to those around me, and with those with whom I disagree, or when I'm inclined to ignore the better angels of my nature, I think back on the lonely alternative. This fever of rancor and discord, I am convinced, will eventually break. And who better to help break this fever than those whose faith affirms that we are all children of God, that there is inherent worth in every soul. I am grateful for the positive influence of community, family, and faith in my life, all of which serve as a constant reminder that I can and should be better tomorrow than I am today. Let me end where I began, with the words of Abraham Lincoln. We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break the bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will swell again when touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature.